When does it feel like your family is treating your parents' new baby as their first when you've been there all along? I'm 17, and my parents had me when they were 21. I've always known they wished they'd been older when they had me. Honestly, most of my extended family felt the same way. My parents weren't bad, exactly. They gave me food, clothes, a home, made sure I went to school, but it never felt like they wanted me. More like I was their responsibility, a chore they had to manage. I never really felt loved by them. When I was around 7, they started trying for another baby. They talked about it constantly, telling family, making plans, even sharing details of their doctor visits. The only person who ever seemed to care how I felt about all this was my granddad, my mom's dad. He loved me, made time for me, and always treated me like I mattered. Even my grandma never warmed up to me much. She was more excited about the idea of my parents finally having another baby than she ever was about me being here. But that second baby didn't come. They tried for years, spent money on fertility treatments, and I'd hear all about it. They cut back on things to save money, snacks, take out little comforts I missed. Granddad would sneak in those things when he could, but sometimes he got shamed for it. My parents, my grandma, even my mom's siblings would tell him that money should go toward helping them have a baby instead of spoiling me. And here's the part that really stung. They never said they were trying for another baby. It was always, we want a baby. We're trying for a baby. Like I didn't exist. Granddad would sometimes correct people, reminding them they already had a child, but everyone brushed it off like he was being dramatic. They'd say, "Oh, you know what we mean." But I knew what it meant. I was invisible. The fertility treatments didn't work for years. My mom would cry about wanting a baby, and my dad would comfort her, saying it would happen eventually, that they were meant to be parents. Again, like they weren't parents already. After 10 years, though, something finally worked. My mom's pregnant now. When they shared the news, it was like the world exploded with joy. My dad's side even threw an actual party to celebrate. Everyone cheered about how they were finally going to be parents and finally having their child. People congratulated them as if this was their first. I just sat there, not celebrating. And Granddad didn't either. He stayed by me, gave me support. Of course, everyone noticed. It pissed people off. My parents didn't say much, but both sides of the family accused me of being a downer, of ruining the joy. They said I was selfish, that I should have been happy about getting a sibling. They told me a good big brother would celebrate instead of sulk. Granddad defended me. He said it was cruel to pretend this was their first child when I'd been here all along. He called them out for treating me like I didn't exist. That only made things worse. He got slammed by the family for saying it, and I felt guilty for being the reason he took all that heat. Now I can't shake the feeling that there's even more resentment toward me. Like I've somehow tainted their miracle baby moment just by existing, by not playing along in their fantasy. It hurts, because it feels like my family finally got what they wanted all along, and it wasn't me.